Lubavitcher Rebbe's soldiers report for duty. The annual International Conference of Chabad Lubavitch emissaries opened over the weekend in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Thousands of the Hasidic movement's representatives from dozens of countries worldwide, known as shlichim, or emissaries, arrived in New York City to take part in what has been defined by organizers as the biggest Jewish conference in the world. What began in the early 1980s as a meeting of several dozen emissaries from the U.S. turned into an international annual event over the years, and one of Chabad's strongest traditions. This year, the conference is being held for the 30th time in a row, attended by more than 5,000 shlichim, rabbis and scholars from Israel and the world. The legendary American singer and actress Barbra Streisand will take the stage at the Friends of the Israel Defense Forces annual gala on December 8th at the Hyatt Regency Century Plaza in Los Angeles. The evening is being organized by Israeli-American businessman Chaim Saban and his wife Cheryl, who personally asked Streisand to perform and recruited musical producer David Foster as well. The event will be hosted by actor Jason Alexander, and more than 1,000 people are expected to attend. The guests of honor will be former IDF Chief of Staff Gabi Ashkenazi, FIDF National Director Major General Jerry Gershon, FIDF Chair Neely Falek, and FIDF National President Julian Josephson. Saban, one of the IDF's biggest donors, is the chairman of the annual gala for the 5th year in a row. The fundraiser of the Los Angeles branch, headed by Miri Nash, is considered one of the organization's flagship events. Some $8.8 million was raised last year to support a variety of programs for Israeli soldiers. Chaim and Cheryl Saban will arrive at the gala evening immediately after the 2011 Saban Forum addressing the state of U.S.-Israel strategic dialogue, which will be held in Washington on December 2nd through the 4th. The FIDF organization has been active for the past 30 years. It initiates and helps support educational, social, cultural, and recreational programs and facilities for the young men and women soldiers of Israel, their families, and the families of fallen soldiers. Every year, the organization raises more than $60 million. It has 14 branches across the United States and Panama. The Foreign Ministry told the Jerusalem Post this week that a team of Israeli and German experts will be working with Kenyan agricultural and water professionals to upgrade the commercial fishery system and wastewater treatment mechanisms within the Central African country's Lake Victoria. Ilan Fluss, Director of Policy Planning and External Relations at Mashav, which is the Foreign Ministry's agency for international development cooperation, said the team made a preliminary visit to Lake Victoria earlier this month to assess the needs of the region and strategize ways to better raise tilapia fish, also known as St. Peter's fish, and implement a more effective wastewater treatment system in the lake. Deputy Foreign Minister Danny Ayalon and German Economic Cooperation and Development Minister Dirk Neibel signed an agreement of consent for the project in January as part of a pact the countries had made 2 years earlier to work together on projects in developing countries. Facilitated from the Israeli side by Mashav, the Kenyan project is important to reducing poverty conditions in the Lake Victoria area. Representatives from Germany's GIZ aid agency participated, as well as Kenyan fishermen and industry professionals. The German-Israeli team already has a collaboration underway in Ethiopia and signed an agreement last year to begin one in Ghana. A mysterious blast which reportedly rocked Esfahan in western Iran on Monday damaged a key nuclear facility in the city. Esfahan is known for its uranium conversion plant, which has been operational since 2004. At first, Iranian officials denied the reports, with the governor of Esfahan later alleging that the blast was caused by an accident that had occurred during a nearby military drill. The Esfahan plant took uranium from mines and produced uranium fluoride gas, which then fed the centrifuges that enrich the uranium.